guys, welcome back. Today we are playing Wildermyth. I was supposed to play Planet Zoo again, and I don't want to play it right now, so I'm taking it out of the rotation. I'm probably not going to play Wildermyth forever, but we'll play it, take a break, do something else, and come back to it, because I do enjoy it. We do need to liberate Kingfence, stack, and claim other Drauven sites to make the final fight easier. I do want to recruit whoever we can get. That just seems like a good move. Alright, this time I promise you, Win, you won't live or die for the legacy or lies of your parents. Whatever they've done, you're something else now. You're something of yourself. The journey has only begun, but any ruthless distance will soon remind the body of its flaws. On the other side, Warlord, Wingsen Pyric has returned. She stands fierce at your fire. Good. Pyric is faster than others. My news is for the Warlord, Demon. I am his wing and spear. You're strong and proud. I see that. But know that the Warlord and I are tied at the tail. Don't expect to reach across my jaws unbitten. I only do what has been asked of me. Then you are the Drauv others describe you to be. Warlord, the moon's shell is not whole again, but already you are returned here. My Pyric is the swiftest flyer, my lord, young for Wingsen, but dutiful. I wish I do use wings, the way Pyric is due. All beings envy the wing knights for their skill and stature, but Warlord, you must never say so in front of others. Pyric herself, I believe you may trust with your candor, but she seems to be of a rare kind. Warlord, your flight is in battle. In the skies of war, you are a mighty crag eagle. I am an ill-seasoned dewleaf. I can be blown far and fast, but it is unproven whether I would be split, falling apart on the blade. Forest birds clack and whistle. The chime of pick-struck rocks filters from the dig. Did you understand me, Warlord? Does he look like he understands idle poetry? Fool knight. Warlord, put her at ease. Have her report. It's right. Pyric, stand here easily. Do report to me in Bursell. Yes, Warlord. My flight was south to the old borderlands. Far in that direction I am traveled from, before, in my history. As is now renowned, Warlord. I progressed quickly, was supplied well, our fortifications all stood intact, cannily managed. She says our battle camps are strong and good. Good. Then we are in good situation. I am glad. But, Warlord, I think the limitations of our perimeter... Warlord, it is time to send Drauven past the borderlands. No. What meaning is? Attack? Raid the south? Get slaves there? Warlord, I think this is the wrong talk. Not more slaves, no, but attack is better than waiting. Raiding is better than waiting, Warlord. The South isn't important. It holds no ancestral value to us. Raiding them will only stir the humans up. What use is that to our efforts? The efforts of slaves, you mean, whose labor only you see purpose in. Ancestral. My ancestral is there, in the South, my fatherland. In 2 heavy strides, Drauven is heading up the hill. Drauven, do you presume to command him? You're right, Wingsen Pyric. I commend you for correcting me. The soft-lit land is quiet. Breezes muss the hair of valley oaks. Afternoon slowly rusts. Remember our long travel? Both of us walking, chased by soft skull hunters? That time I wished for wings also. Wings for you. I was weak that time. Now time, strong. I make human ones flinch, soft skulls. I put cages on them. Around them? Around, yes. Warlord, if we do raid the Roaded Lands, let's first strengthen the places we, truly you, have made Drauven, like the armor in my chest. Wonderful. She's got you clumsying your own analogies now. Yes, Warlord Drauven, we'll armor our hills, thicken our camps with spears. Drauven are born raiders, Warlord. Out of the egg and into the thorns, as the saying goes. We don't need walls. We only need skies and our courage. I get to decide for the people? Okay, well, let's roll a d6 and see. I don't like that. I trust Versal. He has a head. It is a good thinking head. Wise is the word. I do not fully understand the demon Versal's reason, my warlord, and even more so, I question whether the warlord has made his decision, Wingson Pyarch. Right, my decision, I has made. Yes, warlord, I am honored to be an arrow in your sky. Versal's sky also. He did give me sky, in place of cage and bars. Warlord, I must also advise, humbly, that Wingson Pyarch be kept close, an arrow quivered and ready, to guard your sky. Though you generously call it ours, I will not. But the Wing Knight's battle way has ever been to fly far and fly... My understanding is elbow level, but I think Versal is understanding his needing. I do agreement? I don't know. After a brief silence, Drauven grunts, turns, and heads back down the hill. His devotion to you. I simply do not like it. It gnarls my soul, seeing such a thing in him. You pay him little respect, thinking it ill-founded. Have patience with me, Wingson Pyarch. I was born small, but I carried tall hopes, as old as the mightiest of our ancestors. Have patience with me. Or am I just the waddler you told me I wasn't? Okay, well, we're gonna get our person first. Interesting. Can we pick a legacy person? We got a lot of legacy points. I would like a legacy person. I don't know if you guys saw Calborn. I played a lot while I was on the ship and genuinely don't remember who you've seen and who you haven't seen. Do I want another fighter? They're all fighters, pretty much. I mean, there's Sensi, which actually I think she's that's the move. She's higher level than everybody, so she'll fit in. Alright, prepare Sensi. Yeah, boy. Alright. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's go scout here. Who is not doing anything? Because you're going to build a station. I'm going to do a lumberyard because I got a lot of fighters. Cool, cool, cool. Let's assault. Enlin? Walk me. Oh, this is the bear thing, isn't it? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, it is. Okay. I was wrong. You're not deaf? How do I know that? But what? I don't speak, Dream Ghost. Two cold memories floated into Whaley's head, fashioned of bones and long hidden. But as the figure began to fade, so did the memories. If Whaley concentrated, she could hold on to one. The location of the spear. Because she can't use a bow. She's a bird. Most dreams are such nonsense. It would be unwise to dismiss the ones that weren't. The memories seemed to take root as she walked, and by the time she reached the hollow tree, she was barely surprised to pull out the old short spear. Whaley? Whaley? There you are. Thought you'd been nabbed. I found something. These things just sort of happen to you, don't they? They could happen to anyone. You just have to pay attention. Right. Cool. So it's a spear, level 2, which is better than your axe. So I'm going to keep it with Whaley because it is hers. Alright. Alright, Wynn, open that door. Go for the guy. Enchant your staff. Alright, Whaley, let's get you over here. Sensi. Heinlein. Never set jump jaw. Yeah. And then Imri, come over here. Rude, but fair. The audacity. That's what you get. Excellent. Amazing. Jump jaw again and shoot that hoe. Alright, you go. Amazing. Not bad. I mean, I'm gonna give it to Wynn. Who has the least health? 6.4. Einland's got 5. It's you, baby. When our ferocity and vision span generations, only then are we truly unstoppable. It's not a light thing to carry, but I do what I can. No, I don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. That's okay. We're going to secure this area. Let's see if we find something. What did we get? Brooch of Power, bonus damage, okay. Cortana. Alright, let's have you guys go here, because we're working on weakening things. Cool, cool, cool. Do you know what? Oh, I can't send her there? Okay, well, can I send her there? Patrol first. And now we assault again. I do kind of want Cortana though, because she's level 1. So maybe I'll take Sensi out and I will grab Cortana. Let's go! Hey, Mom. You ready for the... Mom? You know, you actually don't look like such a heartless beefcase. When the light is this generous. They say you have a way with words, and I always have to argue. But anyway, battle coming. We're grouping up. It's who I am between battles that allows me to succeed within them. Know who wrote that? From her book called Warriors of Peace. Night poet named Jameen Dremisol. Woman is venerated among folks in our line of life. Wise and powerful, and willing to teach. Remember you going on about her before. Which explains why you avoided reading it. Anyway, Mom, and recognize I'm sort of pleading with you at this point. Can we rejoin the others? Fine. Hard to think or notice anything with you breathing there. I do like this antagonistic relationship. Actually, sometimes I do kind of like the way we go at it. Argument is like fire, quick to spread, perilous when overfed, but useful to a steady mind with a ready design. Jameen Dremisol. Yeah, night poet. Who wrote it, that woman? Oops. Wasn't sure if I should come for you both, or... I might be older than you, Einlin, but I'm not addled. They gather and pack their camp. Hiding their traces, they manage an unseen approach, slipping among pines and Drauven, quiet as the lengthening shadows. Alright, team, let's go. We got 5 to kill. We aren't even going to be subtle. We are just going to straight up prepare to murder. Yeah, let's get him. Alright, Cortana, we're going to get you by him. Einlin, let's get you a little bit closer. And then shoot him. Incredible Imri. That's rude. Alright, win. Amazing. Alright, Whaley, let's get you over here. Nice. That was rude. Okay, so Win, I'm gonna get you over here. There we go. All right, incredible, Wartana. Alright, you need to shoo that bird. Do a jump jaw trap and shoot that guy. Imri, I need you to get back here because I am concerned about you. Nice. Hold on, let me grab my D4. Okay, sharpshooter. Blood rage. Is that better? It's tier 1. Better dodge. Better speed. Worse armor. Figured out what it's like. What's like? Killing Drauven. Unpleasant, messy, but weirdly satisfying. It's exactly like popping a zit. And we're popping the zits of the very land itself. The biggest zits of them all. Oh, a girl after my own heart. Whaley is just walking away. Come on, it's a metaphor. You like metaphors. I thought you'd be proud. Alright, secure the site. See what we can find. Because we're healing anyways. Because Emery tried to die on us. I mean, obviously we're going to cancel that. I don't care about no Thrixel. What did we get? Armor, 2.6, 2, 2.5. Win. Alright, we're gonna go here. Actually, not gonna take Imri, I'm gonna take Cortana. Imri has taken forever to heal, and also is level 3 already. So we're good. Nope. Win. You alright, Sensi? You haven't said a word for hours. Really? Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just thinking. A burden shared is a burden lessened. Want to talk about it? Oh, I was daydreaming, really, about what I want to do when we don't have to be saving the world all the time. I mean, since a year now. Okay, I have to know. What do you want to do? I don't know. I think I'd want to require to a quiet farm somewhere. Okay, I have had this one. Oh, Thrixel. I will be catching you, because I want that legacy point. Thank you. Open. Or I will enchant her sword, actually. Oh, goodness. There's a very upset dog. Okay. I let them in. They were locked out of my office because I currently have a very unhappy orange tabby locked in my office. Alright, Alright, we'll open door number 1. Alright. Oh, come on. That should have killed him. Got one of them. Rude. That's what you get. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Beans. Just in case. Alright, let's have you come over here. Okay, we will re-interfuse with that and that. And then we're gonna wait. Okay, well, we're gonna go over here then. Wait there. Wait. Hello. Oh, rude. Amazing. Incredible. Alright, that's what I wanted. Bard. I don't love that one, but it's okay. Health. 6.4. Whaley. I don't care about that. I don't actually think we need to secure that site. Wait. Not Imri. You keep sneaking in. I will take her for the main thing, but I need her to heal. Wait, did it just grab her again? No. Cool, cool, cool. do remember this one. I'll go slow in case you haven't seen it yet, so you can read them. Look at, they're finding something. Whoa, funsies. And here you be. Winterlock. Yeah, Winterlock is not very happy. Alright, let's see what we get with Winterlock. Since he reacts with force. Oh no. Oh no, Sensei, that doesn't look good. I always succeed in this one. She's exhausted. She also looks like she's been aged. Maybe. Unknown. Let's whack that. Amazing. All right. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friends. Alright, Wartana, how far can I get you here? Alright, win. Shoot him. Whack him. We'll do a jump jaw trap here. We'll go here. Didn't even need it. Did it age her? I don't know. Okay, Everfrost. Hold on, while that's happening, we need to build a bridge. Imri, build the bridge. Family business, okay. Wizard Plains is a sparsely populated plainland, but a famous roadhouse does call lonesome across the prairies to gather over mugs and potato plates in greasy common room. The company makes a stop at the end of the trek. They're out there, Sensi, and Mortana. Hopefully not renaming any of our constellations. See it as a moment that's floated our way, to share a table like regular lovers. Seems like they don't love listening to us talk in cloying terms. Strange. I've been thinking. Although you finished that whole bottle? I'm going to embarrass you, actually. Are you ready? I'm going to say something. They say when it rains, it must soon shine. When it shines, it must soon rain. I hold on to the times we can rove the great flatlands and lose ourselves. Together. It just feels like we... Oh, they're all laughing at him. Einlin? Hey, Einlin? Love? Just an unfortunate resemblance, or lizard feet? Einlin, why'd you stop? Einlin? Wait, what? Well, look who's here, shiny as a pickled corn. It's my own dear Einlin, all grown up. Dressed like a woman paid to stand on walls. That what you're out doing? This woman just called you hers. Of course I did. Yeah, Lynn, this is my mom. Oh. I'm who Einlin got her good looks from. Please. Love, the few things you've mentioned. Let's get drinks over here. Yeah, just don't indulge her, please. Einlin's parents never weren't at war. Childhood had been peaceless and largely cold. Can't you look a little happier? It's been ages. I'd prefer to look sour. I'm an honest kid, you see? Okay, I get it, but you see, your dad and I, let me guess, you renewed your vows in a beautiful ceremony and refashioned yourselves as creative, community-minded. You haven't heard me yet. We split. We're done. I'm out here on my own again. Here's hoping you finally figured out how to leave each other alone then, but I know you haven't. I'd rather sleep in the fields. I'm at your side, whatever you want, Einlin. Wait, girl, I'll go. A tide of memories is always there, biting and raging on a certain shore of Einlin's mind. That was a beautiful phrasing. Memories that could rise to erode her safe places, topple any good thing she's made. Whirling skirts of her mother, spit-flicking lips of her father. Memories of them leaving, convincing their daughter, if not each other, that this would be the final time. Worse, though, the times they'd come home and make happiness seem possible. Drinks slide quiet over tables, spoons softly settle into bowls. The voices of other patrons have gone sharply silent. I'll go, I said. I know I don't deserve to show up in front of you. Only listen to my mouth move. 2 minutes, and I'll let you be. You and your woman. Eyes are bright above the rims of raised cups. Let's roll and find out what we're gonna say. Where did I... Oh, they're right in front of my face. No, let me leave first. I was here to swallow drinks, not lies. Don't listen. And so it remains just that way with Einlin and her mother. Hurt is a thing we hold on to, much firmer when our happy memories are dim and few. A jope a jape. Later. Better to be able to walk out the door yourself. Often the things that torture us most are when we had our decision-making, our agency, stripped away. You okay out here, Whaley? And you, love? I've been aiming my nose at pleasanter scents than a tap room. Would have been out here anyway. Thanks for bringing the barrel out, if anything. I grew up fine. Happier than you, I think. You eventually start living your own life, and however much you think your past matters, maybe it does. Maybe it matters exactly that much, but I don't know. I don't mind being out here. I look better in this light anyway. Of this night, her wife's face will be what Einlin clearly recalls. A good memory, warm on the road that angles home. Aww. Adorable. Okay. Oh, oops. That was already... Okay. Okay. We are bridge building. Einlin. Bailey. Win. Do I want Sensi or do I want Bortana? I'm going to take Sensi because she's got the labor advantage. Cool. Let's all scout here. Bortana, I like you, but I like Sensi. She's one of my faves. She's just so stern looking. It pleases me. Alright, clear it out first. No. No. I don't care about the darts. Great. Let's do this. This is the end of the chapter. Did I not? Yeah, done. Let's go. A drow charges up the hill. Warlord, your enemies are across the gold swathe, like sky-trapped thunder. We... Should not Wingson Pyarch be bringing us this news? The Wingson Pyarch is... I volunteered to come and... Quiet, Arden. Return to your post. I submit my shame. I struggled, thinking to engage our foes myself. But instead, I have done as bidden. I am here to be given orders or else rebuked. Always she, similar to this, saying much and fast. What is needed to know? Fight? Be patient, Warlord. A wing knight is usually a long talker. In truth, I ask you to lean upon her youth wisdom, her warrior's head, Wingson Pyarch. We seek victory over a foe that is smaller than us, but pesky and hard to smash. Advise us. If I'm bothered by a scales gate, I lie myself still. Psh, I lie myself still and tempt it with my arm's flesh. When it lands to drink, even my tail can strike it off. A wing knight, Warlord Drauven, talks much, but not wastefully. They are our best and most brilliant, from the egg to the sky. Your enemies will come to you, waiting among the chains and stones. We will cage them there, and you will triumph. It will require brutal speed on the part of my foot troop. I should be off. This is smart-headed, yes. In human words, in soft skull words, lure them into an ambush. Lure in, then all in bush? I should get my helmet. Drauven turns away, goes to meet his foe. Your task remains the same, Zovyak. The Bale will call your debt paid if your blade is needed. The Bale is only you, Versnickle, Bersal. Do you belittle my brain? Debts cannot survive their creditors, you know. Zovyak, be wise. I am not toothless either. A few moments later. What's there, Einlin? Pretty quiet for a work site. Drauven, our Bonehelm knight. The captive becomes the captor. He's unlike any Drauv I've seen. Armors himself heavily. Hard not to see his old cruel master in him. In the pit below, the Drauven warlord stands mountainous and strange. Sun gallops on his bone-pale plates as he casts round for a neck to cut. Gives me a feeling, like 12ish years ago. We're walking to a wolf's banquet, his sisters and brother likely at our flanks. Drauven will leave you an opening, confident you can't kill them, and that you'll leave your own throat vulnerable trying. Thing to do is to strike harder and faster than they expect. Alright, we gotta approach him. Well, we were going right up to the Bone Guard then. Whaley, let's get you here. And you will interfuse with that. And shackle him. Sensi, shoot at him. Einlin, shoot at him. Oh, boo. That's fine. And then Imri, go stand with Wynn. Whoa! That is rude behavior, sir. I came right up to you and you decided to run away? I don't think so. And this is how Whaley feels about you coming to attack her personally. That's what you get. Alright, let's... Alright, Imri. Have you Guardian. I don't want her to open that by herself. As much as I'm sure she wants to, like... Let's all be chill. Hey, buddy. Who's the Bonehelm Knight? Alright, Guardian for now. Is it Drauven? Is he the Bonehelm Knight? At least he got rid of Spectre Step. Alright, Guardian. I wanted him to get it. Hater! What in the holleration? You know what, Whaley? I need you to throw that at that little guy. Incredible. Alright, Sensi, I'm gonna have you back up and shoot him. Einlin, shoot him! Imri, whack him! Don't come after my lesbians. Drauven falls snarling. Death is over his shoulder, if only he'll glance at it. Face me alone, skinny archer. But several things happen in a blink. Coming from camouflage, a wire-limbed Draub leers and half-laughs. He swings a long knife, whistling sharp, while a spiked net whirls in his hidden hand. From above, then, a swooping shadow turns into a tall soldier. The Drauven warrior stands grimly coiled, measuring the field with frustrated eyes, then moves to guard the warlord's retreat. It all takes less than 6 breaths. The battle is still wildly undecided. If we would let the warlord live, I'm here to cut chains, Whaley. Cutting heads has to come second. Tinkle, tinkle. Zovyak. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna throw a rock at ya, because I want to get rid of your Spectre Step. Yeah, figured. Hey, that's rude. Alright, win! Alright, Sensi, I need you to... Oh, she's pinned. But she can shoot. Get rid of his Spectre Step, then. Shoot the hoe! Alright, I want you guys walled and protected and... Really? That's rude. Ike! Don't like that. Don't like that. Ooh, I really don't like that. Thank you, Einlin. Okay. You are absolutely not allowed to be better. I don't think so. Oh, she's still pinned. Dang it. Get him. Okay. A, get closer. B, ooh. Blood Rage! Island. Fall back. No more Spectre Step. Rude. Beautiful. Come on, you little dart. We're coming for you, bud. Okay. Bracelet of power. Einlin. You went down, you need it. Salvage it. It's a face like the bark of the toughest, ugliest tree. It's a face the world is poorer without, I weirdly think. Well, let's move together. Who knows how many more are left? We'll find the captives, at least. We should stop, Warlord. Rest by that rock formation. Rock group. See it? Because the sky looks more injured than you. You should have chosen someone better. He was who I had. Zubyak was indebted to our order, his sentence of exile vouchsworn by my mentor. He's guarded Drauven secretly for 9 years, unerring. He was an egg-eater, and you were lucky he was there in time. The warlord's life... No, I wasn't lucky. I told him to be where he was, and he was there. I made contingencies, and kept your warlord alive. But your intervention was late, Winged Senpai-arc. You gave us no time. I only made it back as soon as I did because I heard fighting. It was out of my hands. Those soft skulls came in faster and stronger than... Zubyak's dead. Our forces behind us massacred. It gives me no pleasure to say so, but there's a reason they won the last 2 wars. Drebsnack called them what they are. Beasts. Beast is what they say is Drauven. And Drauven is think them beast? So we are beasts together. A beast family. Ripping at throats. Roaring in darkness. Whipping and mocking and chain-giving to each other when. A sick and sad family is, I think, now we all. We dug out tunnels. Dug and mined. In and down. Down and in. Looking for things. Differences. Old rock, the smallish one said. Do you know what that looks like? Did you find what they wanted you to find? No, our family didn't anyway. We were kept in families, together. News got around, neighbor to neighbor, chain to chain. I think we would have heard something. Drebsnack. The Drauven lore seeker I once aided. The books he liked were full of lost legends. Some dealt with old stone that summoned mountains to itself. Those were remains. Warlord Drauven, you make a picture that is very grim. Please illuminate. Explain. Say. Do you think Drauven and human is same? I am meaning a thing I am difficult to say. Don't tread in these swamps, either of you. We're not ruined. Still, you have loyal forces abroad, Warlord. That site was only one of several hopes, and nearly exhausted anyway. We'll go further now, to places no one cares for, and if we must, we'll dig with Drauven arms. Our warriors need grinding, need making tough, don't they? Why? Whaley, I grew up with dragon tales, but I always took dragons to be illustrative and imaginative folk tales. Metaphors for our earliest battles with nature, and sickness, and monsters, and boars. And yet dragons there were, once. To we Drauven, they were mothers and fathers. 5 dragons, 1 of each season, and the 5th who went away from the world. Your family comes from true antiquity, Einlin. You're called dragon slayers, and that's not for no reason, I think. But yes, few Drauven now hold them to be more than myths. Origin myths. Drebsnack's order, though, the Bale. Their claim has always been the dragon bloodline. Well, but a name can be, or at least I've come to think, a name Some ancestors sometime can make anything up. Under earth and under rock, under unnumbered years, dragon's flesh to stone decays, dragon hearts to opals hard, and there become their own life's egg, to spark in later days. Well, if they dig for dragons, they'll dig a long time, is my feeling. Least they'll do it with their own claws. No human sweat and tears. Not slaves. Okay, so we're looking for dragons? It sounds like we're looking for dragons. I'm very excited about looking for dragons. Nice. What happened during the years of peace? Einlin and Wynn came home to their smiling, eager, listening son, burdened with a life's weight of stories with which to entertain him. Some tales were sad and moving, others blithe and adventurous. Rarely, in the years that followed, were they or their boy found apart. Einar Fenspear! Okay, buddy. Let's see what we're gonna give you. I'd like through shot. Yeah, look, through shot. The first harvest from the fields around Ebonstar Veins was a little off. The heads of the wheat looked almost like feathers, and the flour had a bitter taste. Mind if your cousin takes a peck? Oh my gosh, Whaley, I love you. The warlord Drauven recovered, and after his defeat, turned his army loose upon the Wilderlands, bringing petty Drauven factions under his sway. The great digs became a rite of passage among his soldiers, a gauntlet of endurance, a point of pride. That they served no true purpose only made them more noble, fit for warriors. The warlord aged and grew more independent, less reliant on those he once clung to. Balladcon Lumberyard was run by Audric, an old friend of Sensi's family. When the time came, Audric offered to supply the timber for the house that would bear Sensi's name. Einlin and Whaley kept up a schedule of sparring afternoons. Einlin punctuated almost every shot with a witty comment. You never treated the Drauven to this banter. Why waste your breath on an audience that won't appreciate it? Here's saying I do. In the long and taskless days, Imri learned smithcraft. Didn't come easy to her, but it gave her a private way to hammer out her history. Triumphs, terrors, and regrets. Fragments of herself she beat into the metal. Those that came to watch, and later to wield her work, felt safe thumbing the charms graven in her haps and hilts. Yeah! Bird, 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 bird. Okay, we want the boy to have more than a knife, for sure. I want him to have an awesome bow. And, better armor. Faux show. There you go, boy. Einlin also needs a better bow. Unfortunately, I did just give that to her child. So awkward, but, Sensi also can't have anything better now. Sorry. Cortana can't. Yeah, sorry, guys. We will give you male armor, though. Less dodge, less speed, but better. That's all we can do. That's all we can do for y'all. Here, the wall itself swallowed the Marisak. The most ancient places nurse an ancient hunger, so that even say? None of the evens I know. What's that smell? Dawn was cold at the 5th excavation. The mountain had rung like a bell all through summer. This morning, something changed. Wingson Pyarch. He was standing there, where the shadows almost, they reached you, Wingson Pyarch. I am glad they were only shadows then, and not spears. Wingsen, I do begin to wonder if there was ever something you feared. I carried my shell much longer than the others. I was born afraid, deep in Warsaw. But training? It teaches bones the movements of courage. Bravery is a hope we have. When it fails, that is when training must take command. And then the wing knight, Pyarch, turns and walks through solid rock. Wingsen! Devin, what do we do? I'm not the one with the extra big stick axe. You go first. The wall doesn't open so much as allows passage. The Drauven drip through, unsure what they'll see. Stumpif, come forward in small, soft steps. Hiss it along. There are maggots in the meat. The corpse of the Marisak lies still, full of punctures and a pool of its own blood. What's the... Shapes laze across the glassy floor like crisp, dead petals on still water. Now I know what I smelled. Ink. Book black? Book black, yes. The blood of these creatures is said to smell the same. Quieter! The Marisak must have gotten his death price from them. I think we need to hurry. This may be the find we were hoping for. They're called Whispers Through the Briar, and I know that's only a wind story for Kitlings, but I once saw a spiderfly spin an archway out of light and walk through it into oblivion. Stay within our guard, Devin Barsal. Let's back out and assemble a few more. A gentle chitter erodes the last words from her sentence. It's almost the sound of rain, and it almost seems to come from their anxious reflections in the glossy stone. But then it rises to a clicorous drone. As calm heads turn, star-bright eyes meet their own. Or perhaps there is no time. Forward with me, everyone. We are the warlord's hand. This cave he claims. We shall take it. I am your life's bolster, Wingsen. Rude. They get an extra card. Oh. What? Whoa. Okay. We are them? Interesting. I mean, let's just go right here and start fighting. Alright. Rude. Okay, I'm gonna have you come over here. Get him. Nice. Alright, Storm Throat. Versal. Wait, because you can't do nothing, bro. Oh, I hate those. Alright, little darty dart. Alright, Bone Guard, come over here for the Thrusk. I'm gonna make sure that well, let's move you forward. Alright, Stormthroat. Get you here. I don't think anybody can go over there, but like, come over here in case. And just be there, Versal. Hate that. Rude. Come on, little darty dart. What does this do? Okay, not yet then. Okay, Versal, let's get you over here and just wait there. Buddy. Alright, I need you to step forward and do a quick blade. Rude. Nice. Alright, let's get you closer so that you can shoot that thing. No attacking my dart. Dart is baby. Where's the rest? Let me see how far. Okay, you can go a decent distance. Nightmare. Coming for you next, bro. Get him. Great. Not bad, not bad. We lost one. Alright, little darty dart. Alright, Fangbo. I'm gonna have you come here. 75, 62. Okay, I can't shoot you, so I'm gonna shoot you! Alright, you come here. Ursal, you come over here. You wait. She's a beast. She is absolutely beastly, like, for realsies. Get him. Rude. Oh, I can't. Wait. Wait. You made an error in judgment, buddy. You went after the big bitch who is not gonna fuck around. It is interesting fighting as the Drauven. Rude. Incredible. You come over here and wait. So rude. Oh, hi, Richard. Hello. Hi, buddy. We were rebuilding our relationship after he had cat acne and got real mad at me for tending to him. So I'm gonna let him be on my desk. Together, they push through the final fine-threaded door. Drauven, here is surely... I think I'm gonna puke my tail up. The egg-shaped opal glows. The silence it sheds sharpens the echo of each movement, each exhalation. Sleepy smoke parts off its curved surface, curls into the vaulted dark. Imagine all the happy heads, laid at peace among the foliage and ferns, never dreaming such a thing might exist. Drauven Bursal, this is your life's work. Heck, Yes, it's the egg. It's like being able to reach out and touch. I never thought I would truly see it, Wildermyth. My teacher, my mentor, my master, Drevsnack, ought to have been here. He deserved to stand where I stand. I wish I could speak to his ghost and offer him that. It's because of you that anyone stands here now, in the fossil glass chest of what must have been an enormous dragon, gazing on its still smoldering heart, its egg. Pride now, Drauven Bursal. You are the last of your order, but you have fulfilled their founding hope. It's early yet to call it fulfilled. With the Thrixel dead, the mountain's dark artery is laid open. Warlord, you triumph. Your soldiers fought with courage. Warlord, I am surprised to return today, and finding you all disappeared under the ground. What has happened? What has happened? Tell me. Convening in the private light, a short hike from the dig, Pyarch gives a brief retelling of the battle, and Bursal outlines what comes next. Or, put more there isn't need to explain it another way. A dragon egg is an exception thing. A dragon to hatch from this egg, it must be nest-girded in dragon-burned stones, in the ash of a Drauven hero. Well, understood. Yes, Warlord. My chief wonder is whether the Weldwall is truly the closest such place. Did Bursal not say? He did, Warlord, but I find the distance of that and danger of that place to be discomforting. There is likely a better option Are you a demon, Wildermyth? Now? Are you claiming to be as lore-fed as Bursal? No, Warlord. I only seek to take account of the lore he does possess. Each step, thus far, we stride into night, on a shaded path, until he chooses to illuminate it. Simply put, no, don't need a simple put thing. I understand you want to measure it, to measure his knowing, and I am corrected, Warlord. The fool thing would be if he knows a nearer place and doesn't tell us it. Why? Bursal is like father to me. Wingsen, I should not lose my temper with you. Today is near its half mark, and I am already tired. But as Bursal says, just do. It's sense. We will start when fall dies. You will come with me, Wingsen. We will make my dragon a safe nest. Build bigger force, will stay and guard Versal and Egg. It's sense. Yes, Warlord. You heard him say it, I suppose. His dragon. He is the Warlord. He very much is. Versal, I dislike the feeling I have. I hope... Send for me when you know what detail you will need. And any nest girding required for the egg. You have my gratitude, Wings Sen. I believe that I do, and you will have mine if all proves as you say. Be safe. Be wise. Be safe, Egg. Be wise, Trava. All your hard flights will be worth it, friend. More overcast than it was this time last year. Can't believe how long it's been since I've gotten to examine the moon. I'm not sure what you expect to see on it, my dear. Gravy stains? Whenever you were away, long time ago now, Grandma Lothuna and I would sometimes sit by the window, all the candles out, the lanterns dark. And if the moon was full, Grandma would tell stories about when you were small, and about the family, our history. Those are the best memories I have with her. Ah, Mom. I miss my mom. Wait, so we saw her mother, unless this is like an adoptive mother? And I miss the time we never got a have together. I was happy you would grow close to our family, but I want those days back sometimes. That's how I've gotten you out here on the trail with me, finally, right? Reaching the place they're staying, Einlin and her son Einar find that they have a strange visitor. It pulls from the message tube that hangs round its neck a poorly scribbled note. Weldwall is Plas. Drauven Warlord Thuban will be. This map is to find travel roads. Capture first those. Then he is not escape. In season of the company convenes a few days later. Suppose I don't know what that name means? Weldwall? Weldwall. For such a fire is dragon's breath. It did make the stones bleed and blister. Weldwall is where the Elnish people were burned back into the sea, forced to sail away or become bones. A dragon is what sent them back, according to those legends. It's an awkward and doubting march they embark on, soon after. Dusty fields present desolate panoramas. Wriggling, half-rotted fence posts clatter in their sockets. The wind is childish today, tugging its loose teeth. Still think it's a lot to believe. A lame piece of bait to go ahead and bite. We'll know pretty early on if it's bad information. Because if it's all as the note says, we'll own their supply line and the path their reinforcements would take, and the 2 routes to our quarry might follow to safety. It's only, why does this Demon's bird sing to us now? I wonder that. They camp under the same broad skies they ever did. Some faces are old, some are quite the opposite. Einar, not your watch boy. You reading your... Oh, I guess not. What are you doing? Flames are pretty high, aren't they? I'm suddenly a mess inside, Mom. Or No, I'm not. See, I know this is what I want. Maybe it's just nerves. Thinking like my story should start monumentously. Story is a word it's intentionally not the same as life, you know? Too many people find disaster trying to live a story. You've said that one before. The thing for me is, like, you have to try to live more than an average life, I think. If you don't, maybe you'll live less than one. What's wrong? I still don't know. I don't know how I like the idea of you following our path. What you'll have to learn. What you'll have to see. My eyes can't stay innocent forever. All I've ever wanted was to be like my parents. Well, and marry a beautiful lady. Maybe it won't be a storybook, but I won't aim low. In the morning, they'll continue on, angling towards a pair of outposts where Drauven roads run. Where'd all my wood go? Alrighty, well that is going to do it for today. This is a bit of a long episode, but I think it was worth it. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help. And I guess next time we will be seeing dragons. Bye guys.